All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with equal, which is interesting because you almost never have a Q without a U. So it's very unlikely that these are both true. It's almost impossible. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say one of those two is the lie. I'm confident enough. I know there's a couple of weird words that have a Q without a U. I think it's safe to go with this. At least initially. If things don't work out, then fine. Now, we could do a Q and a U. I could almost do quail, but we can't quite do that. So it would have to be this almost. Quack? That's not a thing. So maybe we can't do a QU. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's assume there's not a Q because that's probably the case. So, we could do Latin. Latin's not in the word list. Why isn't Latin not in the word list? Okay. How about, I don't know, latch. Okay. Well, one of the A's is a lie, so there's definitely an L, which we kind of already knew there was an L, but I'm pretty sure there's an A actually. So let's go with that. Let's say that is the lie. Okay, so maybe like slat or something. We can't do slate. Slant. Okay. We didn't get any contradictions. Man, SL is really good, but what about STA? Stock. Okay, one of the S's is a lie, and one of the A's is a lie. Everything else has to be true. If the S and the A were both true, then it would have to be... Oh, there's no place to put an L then. So we can't do the green S and the green A. Therefore, that's a lie, this is true, that's a lie, this is true. So there's no S. And the A isn't third. TAL? Can we do something like that? Or ALT? Malta? That's a country. I didn't think that was probably... We do AL... T, then what's at the end? Otherwise, the T has to be first or fourth. TAL, but then... Talon, no, we can't do the N. And tallow has a double L, I'm pretty sure. We can't do talks or something with an E. We can't do another L like tally or something. So that doesn't work. So then the T has to be fourth. And the L has to be this. Multi? Is that a thing? It's a thing. It's not right. So we know there's a T. So it is AL. And again, the T is either first or fourth. I feel like it's got to be this, but what could come at the end? Waltz. They're going to give us a Q to start, and it's going to have a W and a Z. Wow. Okay. Tricky one today. Tricky one. I was like, what could possibly come at the end? I've tried everything, but the Z. Yeah. All right. Well, I was correct to assume there was no Q. Although it's not 100%, but it's a pretty safe bet usually. So that gave us a good starting point, but it was still a little bit tricky. But got it in 5, so not too bad. Let me know how you did waltzing with the Fibble today, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.